Hello everybody and welcome to the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series CRC Brake Lane 150 from Pocono. We start this race, well we are not in this race, but your front row is going to be the 38 of Zane Smith and the 7 of Alex Bowman here for the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series regular season finale here at Pocono. And we're going to see who's going to make it in. Will Ryan Preach be able to get in on the top 18 in points and get a playoff spot? Or will someone else get that last spot if Priest does not make it in? And we are green here at Pocono on lap 1 of 16. Zane Smith and Bowman side by side in the front row. The field's fanning out behind them, going 3 and 4 wide. Including Ryan Priest trying to make a move back there in 8th into turn 1. Zane Smith on the bottom is not going to have enough momentum here next to the corners. The 7 of Bowman on the top line is going to get clear for the race leader Pocono with that strong momentum from the top line. Ben Rhodes will move into 2nd. John Nemechek is going to try to go 3rd. And Ty Majeski back there, one of those drivers just about 9 points below the cut line, and try to make his way in to the playoffs. This race of Priest does not get into that top 18 in points. So now Bowman the lead, Zane Smith dropping back on the bottom, and now the top 4 are driving away. Bowman, Rhodes, Nemechek, and Majeski. Now Nemechek tries to get around Rhodes for 2nd, but that top line, too powerful. Nemechek falls back to 3rd. As the 7 of Alex Bowman is going to lead the first lap here at Pocono in the CRC Brake Lane 150. And now we move to lap 9. Bowman leading, now Ty Majeski into 2nd. Christian Eckes into 3rd. Friesen is back and 4th, Nemechek 5th, and now Bowman and your leaders are going to come down pit road for scheduled green flag pit stops, but some guys are going to stay out here at Pocono. A good amount of trucks going to stay out, including Zane Smith, Derek Kraus, Tyler Ankrum. Your top 3 here, or top 3 now, are going to stay on the racetrack, and Zane Smith, Derek Kraus trying to get on strategy to win. Kraus trying to get into the playoffs. Zane Smith trying to get his 2nd win of the season. So now the question is, when will they pit? Will they come down this time, which is what we think? They wait 1 lap and then come down to try to beat the short pit strategy that all the rest of the leaders came down with. As now Zane Smith comfortably, just a little bit distant at the Kraus, but now still comfortably those two ahead of 3rd place, Tyler Ankrum, by 2 seconds. And now into turn 3 here at Pocono, Zane Smith, who in real life is having a dominant truck season. Here in NR 2003, he's still looking for his 2nd win, and he's going to come down pit road this time with Kraus. Now your leaders are coming down pit road 1 lap later, and we'll see how this strategy pans out, whether they will jump your leaders or not. As Hostfar also said out, he'll be coming down pit road in the back. And now, as we cut to who came out on the lead here, you're going to see it's going to be the 7 of Bowman out ahead of Majeski, Eckes, and Friesen. As Bowman, a great pit stop, gets him some good distance to the rest of the field. The question is, will he come out ahead of Zane Smith or behind him because of this different strategy call? As Bowman goes through turn 3 here in the lead, ahead of Ty Majeski, looking to make his first Truck Series playoff appearance by getting ahead of Matty D in the points. So now we hit 5 to go here at Pocono. Actually, no, still 6 to go here at Pocono. As now we'll see where Zane Smith comes out of the pit stop. Most of the Bowman, Derek Kraus way behind, but Zane Smith, a brilliant strategy call and a great pit stop is going to put Zane Smith ahead of Bowman. See, Zane Smith is now up to speed way ahead of the 7 of Bowman. Zane Smith might just get his 2nd win of the season right here at Pocono off of that brilliant strategy call and our 1 and only pit stop of the day. So now Zane Smith into turn 2 ahead of Bowman very comfortably, coming to 5 to go this time by. Zane Smith looking to take the lead and win. As Zane Smith goes through turn 3, coming to the line, and we'll see how the order shakes out here after this pit strategy. As you can see, Bowman, though, Bowman is closing in with Ty Majeski and Eckes to Zane Smith as they have the momentum. As now we have 5 to go. Zane Smith, your leader at Pocono. Bowman 1.1 seconds back, Majeski 1.5, then Eckes in 4th, Friesen 5th, Kraus 6th, Nemechek 7th, Ankrum 8th, Tanner Gray 9th, and Heim 10th. Now we on to the final lap of this race. Zane Smith leads Bowman by slim margin, Eckes in 3rd, Majeski in 4th. Can Bowman chase down Zane Smith and get by him here for the win, or will Zane Smith hold on to get his 2nd win of the season? But on the leaderboard, we're keeping an eye on Ryan Preece, who's on 22nd place, and Chase Purdy, who's in 26th. Priest needs to beat Purdy by 4 points to get in. But Chase Purdy's battling Matt Crafton to make down to 3 where they would tie, and Purdy would get the tiebreaker because he ran more races. And therefore Priest would be eliminated from the playoffs, and that would mean Majeski would get in ahead of DiBenedetto for the last playoff spot. Zane Smith now through turn 3. For the final time, Bowman the 7's not going to get there. He's not going to be able to recreate that Texas magic. And Zane Smith is going to come through to the line, and Zane Smith will win the CRC Breakling 150 at Pocono, his 2nd win of the season, his 5th career win. He led 8 laps, which is the most, tied with Bowman for the most. See right here, Matt DiBenedetto has actually passed Ryan Priest for position, which is huge, because now Chase Purdy is 3 points behind Ryan Priest as they cross the line, and that means Ryan Priest is not going to make the playoffs, as Chase Purdy is the tiebreaker, and Priest with his win will not get into the playoffs. And that means 66 of time, Majeski is going to take the last spot here in dramatic fashion at Pocono. As what a race though for Zane Smith. Bowman led the first half of the race, Zane led the second half, and he held off a hard-charging Bowman to win and put himself a higher seed heading into the Camping World Truck Series playoffs. For our next Camping World Truck Series race will be the playoff opener at IRP in a few weeks' time. See the rest of the results there. Top 10 for Rochester St. Graham Kligerman 11th. He will not make the playoffs, and then will anchor our host VAR finishing in 15th. But rough day for Dibby 22nd, Priest 23rd, Chase Purdy 26th. Those 3 spots in between is going to be a tie, and Purdy going to get the tiebreaker. Now I view the standings here as Nemechek with his 4 wins was the regular season champion. Then Rhodes, Zane Smith, Chandler Smith, Friesen, Empfinger on wins. Eckes made it on points. Crafton made it by 39 points. Derek Krause by 29. Ty Majeski by 9 over Matt DiBenedetto. Hostvar misses the playoffs by 16 points. Kligerman by 26. Lost Allen by 28. Anchor by 34. And Priest, of course, minus 0 to 18th in points, which is Chase Purdy, but he did not run the full season. Therefore, tiebreak is given to Chase Purdy, who gets into the playoffs over. Well, he doesn't get into the playoffs, but who knocks Priest out of playoff contention and gives it to Majeski. Now, here are the playoff standings heading to race 1. Nemechek plus 33, Rhodes plus 16, Zane Smith plus 13, Chandler Smith plus 12, Friesen plus 10, Empfinger plus 9, Eckes plus 8, Crafton 1 point over Krause, and Majeski 2 points out, heading to our playoff opener at IRP here in the Camping World Truck Series in NR 2003. Until our next video, which is tomorrow, which is actually later today, in the NASCAR Xfinity Series race here at Pocono. I hope you all have a good one.